Hello, hello, and welcome back to the middle of a field somewhere in Yorkshire, United Kingdom, as I continue to battle for both Queen and country, and against my terrible desire to adopt an English accent, in Perfidious Pete plays XCOM The Long War. And God blimey, you know, I just can't help myself. This mission here, what's been a real dog's dinner there, mate. Real dog's dinner, it has. Why? Alright, well, I mean, not really. It actually hasn't been a dog's dinner at all. And not just because I'm pretty sure the accent I just did constitutes a war crime, and that core blimey is definitely more of like an Aussie thing than British. I don't know. That accent was just god-awful. It sounded like a New Zealander who had recently been hit in the head with a shovel. Got nothing. But, you know, while my accents may definitely be a dog's dinner, this mission so far has not been one yet. Mostly because there just really hasn't been much of an actual mission. The team landed, fought exactly one pod, and then forced me to wrap things up because the Long War decided to chew up a half hour of my life without throwing a single UFO my way, so we didn't really have anything to do other than watch the little globe spin. And there's been such little action so far on the ground here that I don't really have a whole hell of a lot to say. I mean, the most remarkable moment occurred when St. Joan and Sun Tzu pulled some awesome synchronized swimming style shotgun surgery tandem blast to the face on a berserker who got a little closer to them than they cared for. And I mean, shit, I think their performance is probably worth at least, I don't know, like a bronze medal. They did pretty good. They pulled it off pretty well. Mary Shelley's in. She wants to get back to it. She's giving them the bronze too. French judge though, French judge here, St. Joan, she's not, I was gonna say she was gonna give him a 2, but she was actually part of it, so she's not allowed to judge her own contest. Ernest Shackleton though, the judge from the UK, solid 7.5 for the team. It's a good, hey Roy, that's a good solid British there score, mates, well done. Good solid performance, 7.5, why, no one's giving him disappointed with that. It just gets worse. I'm gonna stop. Sexy ass Atlas King is on this mission. What the hell are we doing here anyway? You know what? Just, you can't go on Overwatch. Well, steady your weapon then. Let's just end our turn. Let's take a turn, see where the audio clues are. It's actually been a day since I played this. I wrapped this one up in the middle of a mission and got a little busy, stepped away from my computer. So I'm coming at this one cold. Let's see if we can get an audio clue to maybe help me out, heat things up a little bit. Maybe get that bronze medal for the tandem duo. Alright, maybe not. That's fine. Alright, well, we're gonna have to go in then. That's fine. You guys wanna... I didn't want to force you. You guys are forcing my hand here. I didn't want to have to play it like this, aliens. I was willing to be cautious and just sort of let you come at your own pace kind of thing, but no. You guys are forcing me to go to LAPD methodology here. Just get the fucking battering ram, hammer down the front door, and, you know, come in and terrorize your children. I don't want to do it, but you're forcing me to raid your place in the middle of the night. This is not my fault. This one's on you, Long War. You did this. You did this to yourself. You got no one to blame. If you weren't cooking meth in your bedroom, I wouldn't have to raid your house. I mean, I know your kids got to get to school and whatnot, but I'm sorry. Law's the law. That analogy went way far afield very quickly. Steadying our weapon. Emperor Napoleon. Let's just bring you up here to half cover. Should be fine. Okay, so are there aliens on this map? Because as I recall, the Hyperwave Relay said there were like way shit tons of aliens on this medium UFO. But I gotta say, as far as the whole shit tons of aliens things goes, I'm not seeing it. Not only am I not seeing a shit ton of aliens, I'm not seeing like a metric ton or a short ton either. Well, fuck me. This is what I get for opening my trenchant mouth, by the way. Every single time. I should just really learn to shut the fuck up. Alright, so Atlas King can see one dude. Yeah, go ahead and mind control this cat, Atlas King. It's possibly the only thing that keeps you unshot. There we go. So now we've got a nice little thin man on our side. That's gonna pay some dividends, I suppose. Thin man, I mean, that's what you want to use your mind control power on. Get yourself a thin man. I don't know, if I could mind control Girl Scouts and make them bring me Thin Mints, I would probably do it. I mean, shit, free cookies. Who's gonna say no to free cookies, man? And Thin Mints aren't even, like, terrible cookies, either. I mean, Thin Mints are pretty good. What else are you gonna get? Tag-alongs? Come on, man. Nobody likes tag-alongs. Fucking gross. Tag-alongs. It's just nonsense. Alright, so the mustache has a shot. Probably a pretty good one. Yeah, 92%er. We'll go ahead and take this. Well, that's starting things off strong for us. The mustache misses a nice 92% chance to hit. He does follow it up with a kill, but, I mean, that sort of falls in the too little too late category, man. That's not cool. I don't want to get too explorish-y with this Thin Man for fear that Johnny Thin Man is going to pop another pod. Then again, if he were to pop another pod, that may not be the worst possible outcome ever. Oh, okay, never mind. I stand fully corrected on that one. It is literally the worst possible outcome ever. So that's horrible. All right, well, what if we just do this? I mean, is this gonna work? Eh, fuck it. Let's see what it does. If nothing else, it should be a good experiment. And the pod, I would absolutely love to mind control, by the way. Definitely not gonna be the pod that I'm getting to mind control. So this is all of the shitty. Smart move here would probably be to just assume that we're going to need and set up to use a shadow device. By the way, Napoleon, fantastic work. Can't actually throw it far enough. So we can see one unit, and that is the one unit that we definitely need to kill. That guy has got to go. Will St. Joan be able to... we can't take a risk of anybody being flanked, though. That's a bit of a problem. All right. Marie Antoinette, please tell me you got double 40%. That's the best you can do. All right, I need one to hit these to hit, Marie. Just one. Good enough. Marie Antoinette goes 1 for 1 with the delivery. I'm surprisingly less salty, surprisingly quickly. This is going to pop another pod, I just know it. Mary Shelley, I'm not at all concerned about those berserkers. I'm fairly certain they will go punch that Thin Man into a puddle of goo. What I am concerned about, though, is the potentially flanking shot we might take from Mr. Muton Elite over there, and as such, we're going to have Mary Prometheus Shelley try and pick him off. I mean, she had, like, most of the way home. It's something. So the Emperor's going to be on Overwatch. Ernie Shack. Alright, this is going to seem strange, but give me a motion tracker here. Alright, well, I was actually considering going into this room.
On the move.
And now it seems like that would be a stupefyingly bad idea because there's definitely a pod of aliens in there. So let's just step around this corner where we won't encounter aliens and possibly remain safe. St. Joan? I mean, I was thinking about sending somebody right up here to take cover, but then that would just put us right in the middle of Fuck Central. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to be in the middle of Fuck Central. It's not a good place.
On my way.
I mean, sure, it's centrally located, and it does have the fucking... I will give it that. It brings the fuck. But it's still not really a place you want to be. We could pull one of the AI's patented moves and just run like hell now that we have a guy mind controlled. Problem is, I don't really think this Thin Man's gonna live that long. I mean, it's nice that we've got him on the team and all. I appreciate his contributions, but that guy is all the dead. He's basically like an extended battle scanner at the moment. Right, so we got some Overwatch here at the Seeker. The Seeker has been killed. Did you just say "aw faux show"? Was that like a throwback to the 1976 classic movie The Glow? Were you talking about show enough? Wow, huge critical from Team Alien there. Berserker taking 1 damage from acid. So the acid did work. We actually got 2 damage out of that. And this guy's getting shot in the face by Atlas King. Okay, well, he's getting shot at by Atlas King. That's okay, Atlas. We got 2 damage, baby. That poison's doing its work. This must have been the non-poisoned Berserker. That's fine. The Berserkers are just going to come at us. This is not really too troublesome. Never mind. It just became gloriously troublesome. When did Berserkers get the ability to fucking explode like a grenade, by the way, by charging cover? When did that become a thing? Because it's a bullshit thing. How many Berserkers are back there? More acid. So we got, what, 6 aggregate damage from our Thin Man friend? We could have done worse. Alright, the Emperor can definitely drop a grenade on those guys and fucking ruin all their shit. Atlas King is now injured, so he should definitely fall back. So first things first, Atlas King gets the hell out of Dodge. Safety in numbers, all that good stuff. St. Joan. We want to get St. Joan a freebie if possible. We could... really tempted to try and mind control a Berserker. Never mind, it's just flat out fucking impossible, so no need to consider trying that shit. Alright then, we got a lot of shots between those 2 units. Are you gonna blow up your own cover with this grenade, Napoleon? Yeah, you will go ahead and just straight up do that, aren't you? You have no fucking instinct for self-preservation at all. He's like, I don't need cover. I'm sure this will be fine. Just blow it up. It'll be good. You're not worried about it. All right. Well, if you're gonna blow it up, could you at least vacate it before you blow it up? I mean, that would be. It seems like that would be useful. Here we go. Napoleon with a little tandem warhead. See, now that's some solid aggregate damage right there. 25 damage against 3 targets. That's good. That's respectable. I respect you. We also got free damage for making the guys covered in acid move. So an additional 3 damage credit to the Thin Man. That guy's pulling his weight. He's doing a better job than some of the people who are actually on the team. That's shameful, but true. All right, St. Joan, if you panic here, you're probably all of the fucked. So maybe don't panic. If you could just kill this guy before he actually intimidates you, that'd be brilliant. Okay, well, you didn't panic, and he's still dead. That's fine, then. Say what you want about that St. Joan. That girl is steadfast, man. She doesn't fuck around. St. Joan does not dick about. Ain't no dicking about there, mate. St. Joan gets it done. Ain't no dicking about. So let's put the War Dog in full cover here. War Dog will have a shot. We'll probably have St. Joan just fall back to the War Dog's former position. We probably should have healed the War Dog before he sort of volunteered in the move. That was just stupid on my part. Marie Antoinette is very likely just going to kill whichever one of these she shoots at. Double 65s against this guy is likely good enough. Let's take it. This is where she double whiffs. And up she... second shot hit. That's good enough. Alright then, let's get... 77 is the best you can do here. What's with the glitching there, Clemens? Hey, Sammy, wanna maybe poke this guy? Alright. I'll take it. 9 damage. Don't panic, you piece of crap. This is your one warning. More acid damage. Hey, credit another one to the Thin Man. I'm telling you, man, that Thin Man is pulling his weight. That guy's done almost as much damage on the mission as Ernest Shackleton has. He's out Shackleton-ing the Shackleton. Let's see if this guy will die from acid. That would be beautiful. I would love to kill that guy with acid damage just because it would be fucking funny as shit. It's not gonna happen, but it would definitely be funny. So, Sun Tzu, what do you got here? 45 is real bad. Well, if we're gonna have to kill one, let's go ahead and take the crack here. We'll have Mary Prometheus Shelley put one in this man's... I don't know, I want to say eyeball, but I don't really think those guys have eyes. I've been hanging out with that, been hanging out with Sam Neill too long. He's like, where we're going, you won't need eyes. Speaking of getting out damaged by Ernie Shackleton, case in point, right there. Sun Tzu, what do you got, 57? There you go. Sun Tzu delivers. We're gonna have him reload with his hit and run action just to make sure and keep the gun topped up, and Atlas King is gonna reload. I'm telling you, Ernest Shackleton, you're getting outperformed by a fucking Thin Man, man. That's shameful. Well, the Emperor could probably just straight up kill this guy, right? No, he actually has a terrible chance at it. I mean, he could definitely blow him up with a grenade. We all know that could happen. The grenade thing, that'll work. I'm considering mind controlling him, except I think we save the mind control for whatever happens to be inside the old UFO there. Speaking of which, we should probably, at the end of this turn, try and set ourselves up so that we can kick down a door and go running in. So let's bring Atlas King to here. And you will have a shot, right, Atlas? Well, it's a 1%er. I'm not certain that's actually worth taking. Let's get you some backup. I mean, worst case scenario, we kill this guy with Mary Shelley. I just would prefer to not waste her double tap action, if possible. But we are also going to set up for the door kick just to try and maximize the use of our time. Let's take a little reload here. And we can definitely kill this guy anytime we want, because we can just shoot the son of a bitch with the... we'll just fucking throw a grenade at him. Never mind. I'm overthinking. That's what I'm doing. I'm overthinking this. Just take the grenade kill, man. Just kill him with the grenade. Everybody's always like, use grenades too much, Pete. You know what? I use grenades, I feel, an appropriate amount. If there's a man alive, and I throw a grenade at him and he's not alive anymore, and my troopers survive, I feel that was an appropriately used grenade. I feel that it was properly employed. Samuel the Mustache Clemens taking his second shot, but still getting the job done. I was wondering if we could use a Thin Man to pick up that meld canister. I was going to try that as just an experiment to see if a mind-controlled alien could retrieve meld, but looks like that experiment's going to have to wait for another day. Or rather, further investigation is warranted. So, Sun Tzu, you're fine. Atlas King, we're just gonna have you reload. We're gonna get Atlas King healed, too, by the way. Don't think I'm not remembering that. Atlas King will be healed. There is no situation where I allow Atlas King to remain damaged for any length of time. Even though he does have second heart now and is nigh unkillable and can have his willpower reduced by a critical wound, I still don't want Atlas King shot. I can't stand. I just can't stand to see my love suffer. You will not suffer, my love. Here, allow me to attend you. Allow me to smear this soothing balm all over your deliciously hot biceps, Atlas King. Allow me to rub your abdomen and caress your delicate washboard abs. Allow me to just sort of rub in this soothing balm so that you never know a moment's pain or suffering. All of these things I would gladly do for you, Atlas King. My one and only love. If we're gonna have Mary Shelley contribute to the remainder of this battle, she's gonna need to land. So let's just go ahead and toggle her out of flight mode. We'll bring her over here to this, excuse me, game? What's going on? Why can't I only go up here? If I switch back, will it be normal? Nope. So we can only fly now? Is that what's going on here? What the shit? What if I move? I'm suddenly flying again. Okay, that makes total sense. What if am I on the ground now? Now I'm on the ground. Alright, well, I mean, must have an OPEC agent working for the AI here. They really want us to waste fuel.
Ready to rock.
Must own futures in fucking stocks or something. I'm like, no, you'll use fuel. That's fine. That fuel's getting used. God, that shit's down to fucking $52 a barrel. We gotta get those prices up. You're gonna be using the fuel. So I have to assume that those aliens are somewhere where they were not mere moments ago. That guy's still around? Great shot, Marie Antoinette. Way to let our sniper get strangled. Fantastic work. Yeah, well, Mary Shelley's enjoying the delicious embrace of a delightful companion. Fantastic shot, by the way, Marie Antoinette. That's one for the fucking record books there. Too little too late, my dear. Too little too late. And while I would love to save all of my soothing balm for the deliciously hot body of Atlas King, it seems remiss to just allow somebody to be injured when we're not really doing anything anyway. We're mostly over here masturbating and jockeying for position. There's more jockeying for position going on here than amongst actual jockeys when trying to line up a sexual encounter with a woman who is much taller and, bigger than themselves. And let me assure you, those jockeys, they're gonna ride for 8 seconds of glory. They really gotta do some jockeying for position, don't think about it. Oh, they have the tiny, delicate hands, though, those jockeys, let me tell you. They know a thing or two about massages. Giving those horses rubs downs after the race. Oh, those skills transfer, my friend. They transfer. Alright, so we should have every cooldown and whatnot ability back. Let's kick this door open. And suddenly there is nothing to see. Because of course there isn't. Alright, well, we've done this once before, and I want to say to good effect, but as I recall, it actually sort of ended in tragedy, and despite that fact, I'm going to do it again. What can I say, folks? I'm incapable of experiential learning. I really am. So we're going to bring Samuel the Mustache Clemens in. He's going to take position there. Let me get Marie Antoinette. We're going to put her on door duty. Anybody who we want shooting is going to be back here. Anybody else is headed in, because I'm going to blow that door up, and we're going through the wall. We're coming at this one. We're coming at it Kool-Aid Man style. It's going to be an oh yeah kind of moment. And Napoleon is going to be the man who does the oh yeah. So let's go ahead and get him in position. Ernest Shackleton, I really kind of feel like you're right exactly where you need to be. Atlas King, you could come forward. I could stand a little more Atlas King in my life. And you're overwatching. Overwatch for the rest of the team. Mary Shelley, you're probably not going to be able to do much, but, I mean, we'll bring you forward just in case. If nothing else, you could eventually maybe throw a command at someone inside the vehicle from that location. Clemens on Overwatch. So is Shackleton. And it's time for a little bit of oh yeah action as we Kool-Aid our way. Well, now I'm concerned that the aliens aren't where I thought they were. Oh no, a meld canister has expired. That's a fucking tragedy, isn't it? Alright, Kool-Aid, do it. Oh yeah! You got it, Napoleon. Oh yeah! They got 7 damage out of that too. And there's a Mechtoid on the other side of the wall who somehow got to go on Overwatch. Okay, well, I mean, unexpected, but we're still in a pretty good position. I really want to try and mind control a Mechtoid. 27% is terrible. What can Atlas King do, though? Can't fail. Well, we're doing that. Atlas King, I would like to control this fucking piece of shit Mechtoid. The AI has been dicking me with Mechtoids for fucking forever, and now, screw that, that shit is done. Now it's my turn. Now you will know what it feels to be dicked, aliens. It's you who's dicked. Tell me how it feels with my dickery, huh? How do you enjoy it? Little hickory dickory dock, that's what you're getting. Oh, fuck me. Alright, well, we're gonna go with a little hot Mechtoid on Mechtoid action because the game can't not throw a billion Mechtoids at us. It just loves to do it. We don't need to take that shot. Let's kill this man, then we'll just fall back. Or we'll very grievously injure that man and then fall back. So yeah, that worked out perfectly. Marie Antoinette could definitely carve up our now friendly Mechtoid. I think that seems like not a fantastic idea. She also has a couple terrible shots. Ernest Shackleton, you're busy. I mean, Mary Shelley, you might as well, yeah, why not? If you can, it's the only thing you can contribute, go ahead and do it. One shot, one kill, the mother of monsters, striking fear into the hearts of our foes. Marie Antoinette, you have a 3% twice. That's fantastic. Well, let's give this double 45 a shot at the guy. St. Joan couldn't quite finish. Did not hit him and destroyed St. Joan's cover, so that's some fucking fantastic work. Why are you still capable of shooting? You literally just shot. What the hell's going on with this? Also, our chances are better now? Oh, fuck it, I'll do it. I don't care, I'll empty the clip. Maybe the game felt they cheated us. They're like, nah, you know what, Pete? Go ahead and do that one again. That one kind of ended shittily. I think you deserve a second chance, Pete. Destroyed your own teammates' cover? That's kind of horse shit. Let's undo that. We'll fix it for you, don't worry. We'll give you another chance, buddy. Alright, so the War Dog's getting a kill here.
Kill confirmed.
And I think we'll put the War Dog on Overwatch too, just to try and keep this last remaining guy from sort of sneaking up our butthole. You know what? Suppressing this guy is the best bet. Let's just keep him pinned in place with a little suppression. And next turn we can have our Muton friend, our new, well, I guess rather he's a Mechtoid. We can have our new Mechtoid friend go do our dirty work for us. We're gonna go full Norm Macdonald on this one. We're gonna have someone else do our dirty work. Guys all melded up. All right, so we got, what, probably another Mechtoid coming in to say hello. We're taking some damage. All right, our Mechtoid friend, he's seen better days. Our Mechtoid taking a little Overwatch at his buddy. Even scored a hit. 3 fucking damage. Really, you did 3 damage. Why is it that when you guys shoot at me, I take 3,600 damage? Somebody please explain that. Mechtoids trading shots and missing each other. That's comical. Alright, so what do you got, Marie Antoinette? Still basically fuck all. St. Joan could deliver. The Mechtoid could pull some serious Overwatch for us. We do have Atlas King. And, you know, half cover's full cover for Atlas King, and we got an Overwatch that's a problem here. So let's let this master sectoid. Oh, don't taunt him, Atlas King. I mean, come on, man. I know you're the sexiest man alive and the biggest badass of all time, and about to fucking mind control one Mechtoid while panicking another, because you're the greatest asset the project has. But that's no reason to be cocky, man. Just because you're fucking amazeballs and awesome. Just because you're good enough to actually have made me say the word amazeballs doesn't necessarily mean you're, you know, indomitable. You're remember, Espise Post, hey, man. Look behind you. You're only mortal, Atlas King. You are a man, and look behind you and remember, you're a man, and all men must die. So 87% is pretty good. Alternatively, 75% there. What other flank shots do we have? Seems like a lot of them. Terrible, 53, also 53. Well, this guy's not going anywhere for a little while, so let's just take advantage of our newfound Mechtoid friend. Little 12 damage critical on our sectoid pal. I apologize about the constant creaking of my chair. That shit needs some 3-in-1 oil. Can we suppress him to death? Let's just do this. This seems much easier than actually trying. There we go. Marie Antoinette with the suppression kill. This guy's panicked, so he's not doing shit. I think we bring up some support troops. Let's get the War Dog in position. He's not going to be able to bring anything this turn. That's fine. We don't really need a lot out of him this turn. We'll have Mary Shelley just reload. She can go on Overwatch. No, she can't. She can steady her weapon. Mustache, I think we bring you to the corner cover. Emperor. Mr. Napoleon, the little corporal. Let's just bring you... Wow, you can't really go very far, can you? Let's just bring you over here, then. Ernest Shackleton, you can take the former position of safety behind this full cover. Your ass is on Overwatch. And St. Joan. I mean, you could... Yeah, I was gonna say you could come take a freebie, but I don't... You know what? I don't see any drawback to that. Come take a freebie and shred this panic piece of shit. Alternatively, you can get one of the other... it won't be free. We only take the free shots. 3 damage. That's fantastic. And then we'll just step around the corner behind the cover of Sun Tzu, his close encounters, and Overwatch. Panic Mechtoid is panicked. Target Mechtoid is a target. Man, that guy's doing some work for us. We do need to get rid of him, however. Our time with Johnny Mechtoid here is limited to this turn. And then he's going to have had enough and said goodbye. 4 damage. It's fine. So what I would like, and this does, and I realize that it does, it forgoes a shot from Johnny Mechtoid here. But you know what? It also puts him under a grenade, gets him to draw all of this Overwatch. This way we don't even have to risk one of our troopers with lightning reflexes running this Overwatch and just having it fail. We'll just pull it all, take the damage on our sectoid friend, we'll have him take a shot, and then we'll just drop a grenade on his face. He's, yeah, I'm sorry, Mechtoid, but I'm gonna use you. I'm gonna use you. There you go. See, you cracked that shield for me. Good work, buddy. And now Emperor Napoleon is gonna come and grenade all of you into smithereens. Or possibly, he doesn't exactly have the best angle for this. Can you do it without destroying everyone on our team's cover or killing anyone, Napoleon? That'd be great. No, I don't want to do it. Oh, it friendly fires because of the Mechtoid. I was thinking he was hitting the Emperor. It's actually counting that alien as friendly fire. Yeah, you know what, XCOM? I don't mean to sound callous here, but this, not actually friendly fire. That's a bad guy. He's just in disguise. He had a small heel face turn. He's gone, you know, he's gone full WWE. He had a little heel face turn there, but trust me, the guy is still a heel. So Atlas King is wrapped up. Mary Prometheus Shelley's too far away to really get much into the mix. We should have some fine shots here, though, from the War Dog. So let's bring him out and about. This guy should be panicked also for one more turn. So let's kill while the killing is good. We can probably eradicate that man. 96% to crit. He's dead. Oh, we got, never mind. They're all dead except for the Mechtoid. Well, that was a fantastic shot then, Sun Tzu. That may be the greatest shot you have taken in your XCOM career, bar none. That was said completely without hyperbole, by the way. I'm pretty sure that was the greatest shot Sun Tzu has ever taken, or even come close to taking. It's his best, and it's his best by a mile. It's like he set out to do the long jump, but the world record's 22 feet or something. I have no idea what the actual record is. Let's say 22 feet because it sounds reasonable. But let's say he's going to the long jump his first time. I mean, he's been prior to this like a 200-meter sprinter. He's never tried to long jump before, but the candidate from his country broke his leg and couldn't do it. They're like, yeah, get the 200-meter dash guy. He could probably jump a little. And then he just jumps like 36 feet on his first attempt. They're like, well, actually, his first 2 attempts, he goes like 16, 14, and everybody's like, oh, well, you know, he's just filling in. The guy's terrible. He's just basically all they could get. I mean, he's from a small country. They don't have an Olympic team, really, or any training facilities or anything like that. He's from, like, I don't know, Uruguay, which is probably very discourteous to anyone from actually Uruguay, but let's go with that. And then on his 3rd jump, he just jumps like 38 feet. Shatters the world record. He's like, oh, you know, it took me a couple tries to figure it out, and once I got it, well, fuck, I completely destroyed it. This shit is easy. Why haven't I been doing this all along? Way better at this than the 200 meters. Man, that analogy kind of went places, didn't it? Anyway, so 110 Illyrium, really the only thing we give a shit about, and we desperately needed all 110 of that Illyrium. The rest of this stuff, I don't give a single fuck about. That 110 is enough to build our Gollop Chamber, which we can immediately begin on, correct? Yeah, so it's definitely a priority. Begin construction. Go. Yes. apparently I was much closer to that than I expected. So I guess what I'll do with some of our remaining Illyrium, since we have 2 fucking alien bases now, which, by the way, I'm not at all salty about. Oh no, don't even think I'm the slightest bit. Okay, I'm fucking hugely salty about it. We'll build a skeleton key because, you know what, I'm gonna... Thinking about building 2. Here's the thing. I'm looking at the Illyrium. Now that we've got the Gollop Chamber started, this Illyrium isn't a cost, it's an investment. An investment in future Illyrium, because now when we need Illyrium, we can at will just go raid one of those fucking alien bases in Brazil and get ourselves like 200. So that skeleton key really is an investment in future Illyrium. That being said, it's an 11-day delayed investment, so I mean, we gotta wait for that to mature. It's like buying a savings bond. It's just good, responsible uses of your funds and assets, but it doesn't have an immediate payoff. I mean, sure, you go buy that $50 savings bond, cost you what, like 18 bucks? You'd be like, yeah, hey, look at this, I'm making $32 on this. And I'd be like, yeah, you are, $32, 25 years when it matures. And inflation has completely eradicated your profit. Anyway, yeah, it's enough. I'm done. I'm talking about fucking savings bonds, for the love of God. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot. And if you'd like to see more XCOM The Long War, you might consider subscribing as well, including if you're interested in seeing if our investment ever does fucking have its return, or if it's basically the savings bond. And 25 years from now, when that bad boy matures, 50 bucks won't even buy you a cup of coffee at a gas station. Right now, however, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.